YouTube, Kosovo, let's go.
Serbs living in northern Kosovo, who've been blocking roads for nearly 3 weeks, have agreed to dismantle their barricades. Serbian President Aleksandar Vučić said he brokered the move. The crisis erupted after the detention of a former ethnic Serb policeman for terrorism. Ethnic tensions have simmered since Kosovo declared independence from Serbia in 2008. Many Serbs in the north still regard the area as part of Serbia. Well, let's bring in Luz Gunnar Vigemark here. He's head of the European Union Rule of Law Mission.
You know, that's not a bad idea, nickname. Thank you for coming back. I should hide the likes and views on my YouTube video, dude. That would actually make people think that I'm more popular.
In Kosovo. Now, that was set up to support local institutions after Kosovo declared its independence from Serbia in 2008. Welcome to the program. First of all, Serbia's president says the barricades in northern Kosovo will be removed. Would you say that's a significant step towards de-escalation?
Well, first of all, we haven't seen the barricades being removed yet.
Well, I mean, not totally true. I mean, there was definitely some B-roll that I saw of tractors and trailers getting out of there, moving and all that stuff. So I don't know, man. Maybe you should try using that cell phone for more than looking up, you know, your daughter's OnlyFans page. What am I doing? I'm smearing this. I'm destroying. Why? Why am I doing this to this man? Fuck, dude. Being edgy like Destiny is like exhausting. How do you hate so much? How are you filled with so much hate? I can't do it. I don't know who this man is. I don't know if he looks at his daughter's naked body on OnlyFans, but he probably does. I don't know if he does that.
A handful of small local roads have been cleared so far, but all the major barricades still remain. And it's our understanding that, yes, this is part of this understanding or agreement that they should be removed. So we are waiting quite anxiously for that to happen, together with our colleagues here from NATO KFOR.
Got hot, sexy pictures on my Discord.
Tensions surrounding Kosovo have been simmering for years. You know that as well as anyone. Are you convinced that the players involved in this are committed to peaceful coexistence?
Well, I certainly hope that everyone would like to have peace here in the region in general. We all know what's going on in Ukraine, and the last thing that Europe needs right now is another armed conflict.
Hell no,
what we've seen here in Kosovo, in northern Kosovo, and in terms
you got the CIA fucking drooling.
of relations between Belgrade and Pristina over the past year is kind of on and off crisis over what seems to be minor issues, such as which kind of license plates should be allowed in northern Kosovo, in particular, where they're still been using old Serbian-issued license plates. But of course, this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, it's not
there
about
are a
the
whole
license
set of
plates.
agreements reached under the dialogue already almost 10 years ago that were implemented, in particular the integration of Kosovo Serbs in northern Kosovo into the Kosovo police force. The judiciary was also integrated, and a number of other institutions. Unfortunately, over a month ago, Kosovo Serb police officers withdrew, and also from the judiciary, which created a security and rule of law vacuum in northern Kosovo and the four northernmost municipalities of Kosovo. And that vacuum still persists. If you don't have law enforcement, if you don't have police, we've tried to fill it as the EU Rule of Law Mission. We have a small police force here with a limited mandate. We're working closely with the Kosovo police. We only act at their explicit request. You also have KFOR, of course, but they're military. So for them, they don't do law enforcement. So this vacuum still persists. And that's why we urge everyone to return to the negotiating table. And if there are still issues with the dialogue agreements that have already been reached, they need to be resolved, and they need to move on, I think, now and look at the broader aspects of a comprehensive agreement that will lead to mutual recognition also of both countries.
There you go. You've touched on the core issue in this in the tensions in that region. Serbia still refuses to recognize Kosovo's independence.
What
prospects do you see for resolving that?
Well, I think it's important to keep working. First of all, we have a mandate to work here in Kosovo, first of all. Kosovo has made a lot of progress, I would say, in terms of rule of law, in terms of economic developments. There's still a lot of work to do in terms of strengthening the independence of the judiciary. We're monitoring the judiciary. And as part of this
Kangaroo court. Okay, I think it's fair to call it theater. A kangaroo court would actually have someone go to jail or something. Equaldari.
This understanding that we hope now has been reached. Also, we will monitor cases involving so-called non-majority members of the Kosovo police population. We've been doing this already for quite some time. We monitored, for instance, the case of Oliver Ivanovic, one of the few prominent Kosovo Serb opposition politicians who was murdered in Mitrovica 4 years ago.
Right.
We're also monitoring a lot of high-profile corruption cases in Kosovo in general. Okay. I think we are partners here with Kosovo, and Kosovo still needs our support. I
have no problem with this man. He's just boring me to tears.
I like to think. Rule of law is an issue for the whole region, and not just in the Western Balkans these days. Also in the European Union, we see
Melina,
a lot of discussion.
Burgers. Melina, feed me burgers. Feed me burgers like a little birdie. I need Snicker. Pumpy needs Snicker. I need the Snicker. I'll make you a deal. I'll give you $10,000 if you let me touch your boob. I haven't touched those things in years. I haven't touched those tits in years. I'll give you $10,000 right now. I'll give you $10,000. Let me touch your boobs. Melina, come back. Melina. My Trump is atrocious. It's terrible. All right, so there's your Serbian update. Kosovo update, Serbia update. Let me type in. Let's get a Serbia update. Let's see what happens when we type in Serbia into the old YouTube. Yeah, let's get one from the National. Well, it's 19 hours ago. I mean, shit has changed so quickly. Let's see if we can get anyone else with an up-to-date. Yeah, I mean, this was the one this was the one that I watched this morning. Yeah, so you can see some of the B-roll, what I was talking about.
After 19
So they're definitely, some of these barricades are definitely getting removed.
days of blockade and soaring.
He is Swedish. We are boring. Yeah, but you're super hot. So I don't know what to tell you.
Tensions, Madar border point is back open. Barricades at the main crossing between Kosovo and Serbia have now...
Trump no longer has the money to give Melania the money necessary for her to touch his wang. He's too broke. That's why if I do a couple more of these campaign stops, I can afford to get Melania to touch my little dickie for my birthday. I wouldn't be surprised if he's completely... like he is not incapable of getting it up, right? I mean, if you took so many fucking horse tranquilizer pills and shit that you fucked up your gastrointestinal tract, where you have IBS for the rest of your life, I'm sure that's fucked up other things, in his body. And look at the man, just physiologically, look at the man. I mean, look at the man. No way that the fucking, if there's a God in heaven, no way that fucking shit works.
Now been dismantled following a meeting between the Serbian president and leaders of ethnic Serbs in Kosovo responsible for the disruption.
Here we go, juicy lips.
Distrust is not removed. Those who are playing with the very existence of Serbs in Kosovo must know that. Just as we didn't allow...
What is the backdrop? And also, this guy is actually totally camouflaged. It's fucking hilarious. It's like he's in a green screen. But what is this backdrop? What are you trying to tell the world with this backdrop? That you're ready to throw down? That you're ready to go to war? You know what I mean? Like, what does this backdrop say?
Allow it now. We will not allow it in the future either.
I would pay $10,000 to look at Trump's penis, to get 30 seconds to get a good look at it. I'd pay that money. What do you guys say? That if I do a donation drive, do you think he'd do it? $10,000, Trump. I just want a good look at the actual Cheeto, at the actual orange Cheeto. Do you think he tans it? Think he spray tans it? You're probably not supposed to spray tan your genitals.
This drone footage shows the first truck to leave the barricade in northern Kosovo on Thursday. They were built by Serbs following the arrest of a Serbian policeman. He's since been released and put under house arrest. While the removal of the barricades will pave the way for easing tensions, many ethnic Serbs in Kosovo are unhappy with the decision, according to this journalist.
The impression is that, in one way or another, they are tricked and misused, unfortunately, in order to score some political points.
Deep grievances have existed in Kosovo since its independence from Serbia in
Yeah, I think the next documentary stream I do is going to be about Kosovo-Serbia history. I need to know more about it.
2008, around 4,000 NATO peacekeepers.
I also have the Ukrainian stuff I need to finish though, so I think I might actually do the Ukrainian Famine 33 and Winter on Fire. I might do those tonight. Davey, I know you wanted to see Winter on Fire. Would tonight be a good time to do it?
Have been based there since 1999. Around 50,000 ethnic Serbs still live in the northern part of the Albanian majority country and still consider themselves to be part of Serbia. Tensions reached boiling point earlier this year after the government tried to roll out Kosovo car number plates to replace Serbian-issued ones.
Were they?
The scenes of the last few weeks.
But, you know, it was interesting. It's interesting to me, though, because the United States, during the Bill Clinton presidency, I believe, we helped out Kosovo, and the meddling kind of reflects what we see in Ukraine, right? Except, is Kosovo like a more independent democracy? I don't know, right? But I'm really curious to see the parallels here, right? Because it's, you know, the U.S. came to Kosovo's fucking rescue, just like we did with Ukraine. And I'm not saying it's wrong with Ukraine, and I'm not saying it's wrong with Kosovo, but it is interesting, you know, that the red, white, and blue dick and balls, they're everywhere, man. They're everywhere. We're everywhere, dog. You know, I kind of get why people just assume the United States just runs the fucking planet. Man, it's really bad. We got to get everyone else involved in this. Like, if we're gonna be doing this kind of shit, you know what I mean? We got to get everyone on board to make sure that, you know, that's not just one country running the whole fucking show.
Have served as a reminder to the international community that the ethnic tensions that have defined much of the region's past are for many very much still alive.
Yeah, nickname, totally. Yeah. Well, let's see if I can find anything else on this subject, because it's totally fascinating. Things are very fluid right now, but that's basically what's going on at this moment. CNN, MSNBC, ABC, NBC, nowhere to be seen on this. Nowhere to be seen. Where are you? Huh? Paper or record. You know? What the fuck? Not exactly my style. Serbia steps it up. Serbian president orders troops, security forces. Oh, here we go. 5 hours ago, Serbia arrests on terror charge Afghan general and sniper wanted by France. Are those dead people? No, those people are... I don't know. I need to double check on that one. Holy shit. I don't know if those were dead people or not. Are playing a rehash of the 2022 stuff. So lame. I'll have to double check that link and get back to you. 10 hours ago. Oh, here we go. Some Indian news. Serbia thanks India for political support in conflict with NATO ally Kosovo. Interesting. Oh, okay. Okay. I think we might get a unique perspective here. Let's see here. Unique as in maybe not, you know, not the best. Let's see. I'm curious. What the fuck is this news format? I actually hate this now. I'm starting to hate this. It's kind of lazy. All right, whatever. Fucking juicy lips. You're gonna make me sit through a 3.5 minute fucking music video? Just tell me the goddamn news. All right. Anyway, that's my Serbian update. Serbia, Kosovo. It's my Kosovo update. I don't know where I stand on this right now. I support everyone's independence, so I'm pretty sure I stand with Kosovo on this one. But I don't know. I need to learn more. So make sure you tune in, like, and subscribe. You know, fondle those balls, flick that bean. You know what I'm talking about. Hop on over. See you then. Bye.